You are officially not part of this game, which is good. See, spawning on the north side of Fault Line in a... This looks like the randoms cap setup as well. What the heck is this map? We have a Kremlin, Des Moines, and Nevsky for the 3-tier 10s, then Buffalo, Donskoy, Riga, and Mogador. And 5 ships, 5 radars on Team NOCAP.
I mean, it makes perfect sense, you know. Lots of islands here, pretty small map, so you're going to be looking for opportunities to see around corners and that sort of thing. As UWANK is choosing to bring in a Yamato. I'm not sure about that versus the Kremlin, but we'll see what happens. Des Moines, and then a Yu Yang for their tier 10s. I'm pretty sure Dirty Bloody Martini is running radar, but we'll have to see. And then they've got Buffalo, Donskoy, Riga, and Jutland routing out their tier 9s.
I don't think I've ever watched competitive on this map before.
It's going to be a treat.
It should be. NOCAP's immediately diving their Mogador toward the B cap.
Yep, might as well. Although that's also kind of pretty risky if Wank comes out on both sides, which it looks like they kind of are right now.
Yeah, I was like, what is that noise? He's dropping depth charges.
Yes. Because you might as well.
Yeah. He's going to get on that B cap real early. The Jutland's coming around to counter. And NOCAP is sending their entire team west.
Yeah, that's interesting. They're not even going to go C. So they're probably going to send XGC over to C after getting B.
Yeah, I mean, alternatively, depending on where the Mogador could just run all the way there.
There's Donskoy radar.
Yeah.
Just about to catch Plumber.
I don't know if it's going to be a time to let them get a reset, though. Counter radar goes out on the Jutland.
Yep.
And they're going to pick up the B cap early here.
Yeah, I'm confused about that because it looked to me like the Riga was closer to B, so why wouldn't the Riga have radared instead of the Donskoy? So a little bit of maybe a comms mess up there as XGC.
Kremlin, the Des Moines of Ensign Ricky here.
Ensign Ricky pulls a Natsu, loses half his hit points for it.
Buffalo took, that was entirely Buffalo, the Crimson South missed.
I saw that.
Although the Buffalo taking the return hits equally.
Oh,
jeez.
Ricky taking a couple more Citadels.
I mean,
Engines out.
Pulled I think he's actually unlit right now.
Let's see. Yeah, he is unlit. Oh my god. Talk about luck.
Lucky, yeah.
Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Oh! D-Daddy just getting whacked.
Yeah, I mean, he's stuck nose in and still shooting. I mean, because the range is on this map, he's not that far from the other ships, and I mean, he's still lit now because they were shooting, so he's probably gonna, yeah, I think he was able to go dark here. Reversing, but yeah, this...
Oh, Mr. Bean taking a torp. Yep, there's a Yu Yang deep water torp on Mr. Bean's Riga. But even though it's a small map, you would expect to see a Buffalo playing closer to an island, wouldn't you?
Yeah, the fact he's just sitting nose in between the two islands. I mean, the one destroyer spot, we know where the destroyers are, so he's not going to get outlit by anything else. But
yep.
Even then, radar going out on the Yu Yang.
Yep. I'm sure he's not going to die for this.
No, he's just probably gonna take a little bit of damage, if anything.
Yep. Meanwhile, the Jutland, Taz, has managed to take C, but he's got he's got enemies coming, I should say. And he's all alone, doing an Austin Powers in the channel.
Definitely got RPF, because he's got all the stuff pointed directly at the Mogador. The Mogador's coming, gonna be an encounter.
I think it's a bit of a mistake, maybe, that Cairo did not go south here to trap Taz out.
Yeah, I think it would be a bit risky with where the Nevsky is, though. And
Right.
alternatively, if the Jutland were to come out and just kind of throw torps at him, it could end it pretty badly.
There's the smoke, which is going to trigger Cairo's radar, I'm sure.
I would think he would have
There it
radared
is.
already. Hydro, yeah, the Hydro didn't pick him up, so he radared. Taz might actually be able to sneak out of this.
Yeah, as long as he gets back behind the island.
Yeah.
But
Because XGC isn't in a place to get shots.
Instead, he's choosing to beach within shots of Cairo.
No.
So, you know,
the second time somebody on UWANK has found an island.
Do you think they were distracted?
Maybe. He's actually shooting through the
mouth. Oh no! Got through the mouth, and the butt got stuck on the island, and oh, that would have been an amazing shot right there.
I think the radar's down. Yeah. But the Mogador's gonna pull around.
Oh
Meanwhile, the Yamato is just walking. We got Yang Torps arriving at the Kremlin. One hit and two.
Yep.
Good. Jutland will squeak away, but he's got the Mogador in hot pursuit. So the Yamato can push here.
Yes, the question is, will he?
There are no torpedoes to stop him. Meanwhile,
yep.
There goes the Jutland.
Yep. Not only
UWANK is capping B with a Buffalo.
Right? I mean, not only should this Yamato be pushing, or could he push? He really should be, because as soon as deck picks comes around, yeah. That's good.
At the moment, they've got a Yang stuck in radar range, is getting shot at. The Buffalo in the middle is nose in, which is, given he's getting shot at by a Nevsky and a Des Moines at the moment, is not good. He's also got the Mogador throwing shells at him.
And the Mogador. Riga is still making love to that island south. That's,
Yeah,
so,
that's...
I think Explos is going to explode pretty quickly here.
Yeah, for sure. Really unsure of what the Riga's doing to help back him up. I mean, yeah, you got a cap, but at what cost?
Yeah, well, the Riga wasn't
Mogador's
really...
just going to drive around and pick it up.
Yep.
Nevsky and the Donskoy are going to continue to wrap around.
Yep. And here's what I was talking about. The Yamato had the opportunity to just hit W and go and trash a Des Moines and a Buffalo. He would have taken some hits, but the island is blocking the Kremlin from being able to shoot him. Instead, he stopped, and he's waiting for that Kremlin to come around, but the Kremlin doesn't need to come around. So, I mean...
No, absolutely not. And the Yamato backing up and putting himself in line of fire of the Nevsky across the map.
Yep.
Meanwhile, we've got the Mogador doing things. I'm sure that's going to get interesting quickly.
Yep.
There's a lot of torps arriving at the Kremlin, though.
Yeah, but, you know, DeckPix is doing exactly what he should be doing. He's literally... All he has to do is project his power, right? By sitting there, he's keeping Gunfighter and the Yamato still.
And they're forcing IBonk back in his Riga right into the path of XGC Plumber.
Right, who had AP ready, but unfortunately, it doesn't look like he's got the angle.
Angle's not going to work yet.
He was hoping for that angle. Remember, Riga does not have torpedoes.
Oh.
So, we're just going to watch him die. There he goes. And that's pretty much going to settle this game, I think. It's just going to be cleanup for NOCAP. And they get a W, I think, huh?
Yeah, I mean, Kremlin's gonna... Sure, they might farm down the Kremlin, but a radar just went up and caught the Yang here. Nice shot over the island on Ensign Ricky's Des Moines as well. Donskoy picking up the Mogador and radar, I believe. But yeah, I mean, Gunfighter's Yamato it moved to a spot and then it didn't go anywhere from there. Fired a few salvos at Riga, and that's been about all that he's done this game. I mean, sure, DeckPix has been shot at for a ton, but in doing so, it also meant his team didn't take a bunch of damage. JD is most likely going down here.
Yeah.
Just to clean up on, I'll shoot at 4 different targets at once at the moment from NOCAP.
There it is.
Gunfighter's finally driving around the corner. There he goes. Finally picked up the kill. Like, the thing is, he could have done this
Minutes
ages
ago. Yeah.
Yeah. And in doing so, he's showing a bit of cheek. There it is, to the Kremlin.
Yep. And that's what I was saying. That was the opportunity earlier, but it didn't.
They could have made this play 5 minutes ago.
It didn't work. Hey,
when the Kremlin couldn't have shot him.
Toxic, can you do me a favor? Can you back out of this game? Because, I mean, it's pretty much decided. Can you find MHG versus TNG?
Sure.
Because they're going to start in 2 minutes. So if you're able to get in there, we can just do a quick... Because, Chad, I apologize, but I think you guys would agree. I mean,
we know what
NOCAP is going to win. Deck Pick's taking out Des Moines, and UWANK's about to die. It looks like they're talking back and forth about who has to host anyways. So,
okay.
Oh, geez, the Yamato tried to get a desperation shot on the Kremlin, bounced, the Kremlin responded, and Yamato blowed up.
Yeah. I see we didn't detonate at least. That would have been a yikes.
That would have been an oof right there. But, you know, it has happened, ladies and gentlemen.
It has happened.
We'll go to the winner's screen. And then we're gonna scooty to try to find this game. Looks like TNG is hosting.
Okay.
Possibly Antonius Jones. Oh, cool! I scored a drop on my own channel. I love when that happens. I'm gonna thank myself now. Okay.
Yeah, it's TNG, MHG, Antonius.
All right, there we go. Doing this one on the fly, ladies and gentlemen. So let's see, TNG. Actually, I think it's MHG as the alpha, technically, isn't it?
I don't know. I think that's just spawns still. Let me see.
Okay.
Oh, they got it right.
MHG is the alpha team, but
yeah, but
they
for some reason they did this thing where they have the team lists, and then the second line is their actual spawns.
All right. Cool. Doing a little typey type. All right, so it's 3:30, so 4:30, so 4:45. I'm gonna drop us from the PNQCN game just in case. I don't.
Sure, yeah.
I'm worried that they're gonna hold the game for us, so I don't want that to happen.
Yeah,
yeah. All right. I no longer have the ability to ready up in Ohio. I am sad. Oh no. Okay. So, Toxic, I'm being told that Explos, the buffalo that went in and took B-cap, disconnected.
Oh. He just happened to disconnect on the way to the B-cap and, like, stop there?
I mean, at least he got a B-cap with his...
Yeah, that's really, like, funny coincidence if he ended up capping while not being in the game.
Right? Oh god, look at chat. Zath is the guy who builds computers on the internet. Oh, and Bogsy is in here too. Okay.
Bogs is in here, yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah, I play on a laptop. Like,
Oh,
always have.
and you don't really need much more than that, anyways.
No, I mean I'm not pushing streams out. Like I can run a Discord stream just fine.
Yeah.
And I play on low FPS because I feel like it. So
Extra challenge?
no, not. I mean when I say low, I mean like 75. Nowadays, when people say low, like when they're like, "Oh, my FPS is under 144," I'm like, okay. I don't need 4K at whatever hilarious resolution we're running nowadays, or refresh rates rather.
Right.
But yeah, I play the games on medium and low anyway, just because that's how I've always played games. I get distracted by things.
Oh yeah, there's something to be
limits.
said about like turning off foliage and trees, right? Because
Oh yeah.
you don't have to. For one, it gives you the ability to actually see better, because the trees don't show up.
Yeah, and most of the power of this, most of the pull in this game is from like the water and everything anyway.
Although I find that the foliage actually seems to be, I'm noticing some pops of my 3070, and I think it's actually because of the texture RAM. I think that we're seeing the limitation there. Oh god, XGC Plumber won the giveaway. See, he won the battle, and then he won the giveaway.
Hey.
Wow. All right, here we go.